So it's an old Sufi story about this guy called Nasrudi. And Nasrudi lost the key to his house. And he was outside under the street lamp. He's crawling around on his hands and knees, and he's looking for the key. And one of his friends comes by and he says, "Oh, Nasrudi, what are you doing?" And he says, "Oh, I'm looking for my key. Would you help me?" And he says, "Of course I'll help you." So he gets down on his hands and knees too, and they're both kind of looking around. They spent some time then looking around for the key. And the friend says, "Nasrudi, where did you last see the key?" And he says, "In my house." And the friend says, "Well, why are we looking for the key out here?" And he said, "Oh, the light's better." And so this is kind of how the analogy I like to use for the two kinds of happiness. You know, the short-term pleasures, the piece of chocolate cake, the massage, the shopping experience, you know, those are nice, don't get me wrong. I enjoy those as well. But they're limited. They're not the real happiness that we're seeking because A, they are limited in how long it will give you that pleasure experience, and we're going to talk about that a lot in the third class. They're dependent upon external conditions, so we don't always know if we can have that or not. And even if we have those external conditions, it's still dependent upon our state of mind. So it still comes from whether we're happy inside or not, or whether we're at peace inside or not. And it does require more effort to look inside. It's easier to get distracted looking for happiness on the outside. And I think our society has completely convinced us that this is the case. We are constantly marketed that, you know, the new iPhone is going to make you happy, the new handbag is going to make you happy, the new car is going to make you happy. And again, these will make you happy, or they'll give you some pleasure for a short amount of time. But it doesn't last. You know, it's not the real happiness that we're looking for. And I always like to clarify this. I like pleasure as much as the next person. I like to have a massage or have a pedicure. These are all good things. But again, I'm very clear that I understand my happiness is not dependent upon these things. I'm not feeling as though I'm being completed by these things. And that's a lot of the problem, is that we have a little moment of discontentment, or we're bored, or something's arising that we don't like. And so we're seeking something outside of us to change us on the inside. And again, it can work, you know, sometimes it will work, but only for a short amount of time. And then we're left looking for the next thing. We're just like Nasrudi under the street light, looking and looking, trying to find it, fooling ourselves into believing, well, maybe the next car, maybe the next iPhone, you know, maybe the next partner, the next experience. And instead of looking within to see what makes me happy, where is that contentment inside of me? What brings me those happy states of mind? Because that's something, when we find that peace of mind within ourselves, when we understand the conditions for that, that's repeatable. That's not dependent upon external conditions. That we can do again and again and sustain that peace of mind, that contented feeling where we're not wanting for anything, we're not pushing anything away, where we're really feeling happy, where we're really feeling peaceful.